Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another Chart Nerd TA video. Today, I am diving into XRP. And we're just going to look at this on the monthly time frame. So, going back to XRP's inception, I think it's a great project. It's got great technology, and I think most banks and border payments will come onto XRP's ledgers and things like that for in the near future. And I think it's going to I think this blanket's just going to be unveiled. I'm very supportive of XRP. I think it's great tech, and I think it's just being shielded for various other reasons and other from being a security, because it's completely not one. But it is what it is, and we have to move forward with the case on our heads, which has been holding us down and holding us back for a couple of years. But in my opinion, I think XRP is going to be unbelievable. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing in the coming years for crypto. So again, just my opinion, but it is one of the larger bad boys that I keep a hold of and I keep accumulating, because I believe in it. I do. I believe in it. Now, looking at XRP here, you can see that I think what let's go back to what I was thinking last year in 2021, okay, and a lot of other analysis was as well, that basically potential, this is still a massive potential here, okay. So you've got this local top here for XRP, the close is there, the wick here, okay, that's obvious resistance, right? Okay, so you came up into that explosive and then you came down in this cup sort of correction, okay, and right now what this potentially is some wave format down, of a correction within a bull market, okay, returning to this low, but potentially creating a lower low somewhere around here. Okay, if that is a lower low that's created, it's going to give you confidence that you're going to start to come up and tackle again, and that this is actually some sort of cup and handle pattern here for XRP. On the larger time frames, only if these lows, if we do retrace even further, are held here for XRP, okay, it could just be a massive cup and handle pattern that you eventually, as I said, you've got these lows, okay, if you get higher lows than these, somewhere around here, and you start to come up like this, and you re-tackle this high, and for a third time you break resistance, that's going to give confidence that you're going to break out and meet a technical target pattern, which is basically from the neckline of the cup, okay, so from here down to here, and if you did break out, you could see XRP going up to like something like $30 or $29, in the longer macro term scale of things, okay. But that's just one pattern that people were looking at last year, but I do believe it's still in play, because if you come back to this correction here, okay, and just looking again, as I said, this is your cup, okay, so this is the top resistance of your cup, okay, and then from then you've been retracing downwards looking for a low, and potentially, is this low the low here for XRP at around 28 cents? Is that the low? Who knows? But basically, what you need to look at here is XRP was under this level of resistance. Okay, it was under that level of resistance, and it was basically, this looked like a sort of a falling wedge or of some sort. Okay, but in theory, we've lost support. Okay, we've lost support of that, and have retraced even further in a corrected wave down. Okay, and we found support basically. Let me get that trend line in right where the closes are. It's on the closes in my opinion, so it's around sort of there, because you could see that looking back at past data for XRP, okay, that was previous resistance, it was resistance, it was support, it's resistance, it was resistance, okay, support. It's just an area right now where we are. There's been multiple contacts of support and resistance along this trend line, and that's currently what XRP is holding on to. I do think so. Just between support and resistance, and just looking at the charts, really. And if this point is lost, yeah, and you do close and hit your head below it, you are going to start retracing to this low. Okay, and if that low is then lost and you hit your head on that, the next target is these closes here. Okay, and this sort of trend line roughly around this level here. Okay, and if they start to get lost, then it could be very negative here for XRP moving forward, because you could be just forming a larger top scale pattern. It could be a double M top pattern here. Again, this is going to look horrendous. It's going to look absolutely horrendous, but if you used to do something like that, and XRP came down, say to this level here, chopped around and hit his head on it as resistance, that would be a technical target back down to this level here, around like 0.02 cents. But I don't necessarily see that happening. As I said, I think it's great tech. I think it's also forming to some sort of support line here, okay, because this was basically in its inception, had a massive horizontal, okay, it coiled up in its inception, boom, 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 broke out, came back to support, it's held a foundational support there, but it's broke out of this resistance. Okay, came back to that resistance and support, come up resistance and support, and again, that's the trend line you're holding right there. So from the 2013 bull run to the 2020 crypto crash, you've been holding this trend line of support, literally. Okay, so it was resistance, you came up above, came back down to support. Okay, you came up above, you got a lower high here, which is negative, very negative. Then you come back down again, and currently, even the wicks right now have bounced off this trend line here. Okay, so again, if this is lost and you hit your head on that as resistance, it's very negative. In my opinion, you are going to come down and test this low here, roughly at around 11 cents. You know, so that's all a big play on the cards. I know it's quite a bearish scenario. Okay, so again, the positive outlook is this low is held. You've got a low here. If you can come down and create a higher low, okay, and create a higher low and break back above this resistance, okay, and get above that, that's the bullish scenario, and you're looking for a massive cup and handle breakout, okay. The bearish scenario is if we do start to roll here, lose this low, okay, and essentially lose this low, hit your head on that, again, you're coming back down, and your next area of support is like around this area here, which again, as I said, sits at this sits at 0.06 something, I think. Yeah, so guys, sorry, yeah, this area of support here. So guys, yeah, so a lot of play at the moment, looking at the larger time frames, but there is support ahead of us. Again, this area here is massive support, back down at a price of 0.15 as well, so 15 cents. You know, there's a lot of areas of support still to be lost before, I think, mad capitulation. But again, could this be like a 1, a 2, a 3? Right now you get your 4 and then a 5 back down. It's just loads of plays that could be happening here. Or even something like this, guys. We've had a B, and then is this a C? But is there waves within that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's, yeah. So potentially you've got something like a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and then a 5, and then that would be the C leg. That would be a C leg down of an ABC correction. Waves within waves, basically. But yeah, who knows, guys? Who knows? But a lot still at play on the tables here. We'll have to keep our eyes over in the market for the next coming weeks and see what happens. But yeah, from Chartner TA, take care. Peace out. Bye bye.